Hello everybody, I'm Lucy, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm ultimately the one who carries the corporate responsibility can if we make people sick with the food or we do something really stupid at FareShare Greater Manchester. Fortunately though, as you know, we've got a great team of people running FareShare Greater Manchester, and so it's with huge pride and confidence that I take this opportunity to say a few words at the juncture of this important 10-year milestone. Obviously, I'm truly gutted not to be with you, celebrating at the auspicious and beautiful Gorton Monastery, having had the NHS hip replacement, all doing well, thank you. We're hugely grateful to Elaine Griffiths for offering us such an amazing venue to host our birthday bash, and I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic evening. It seems like really only yesterday that Bruce Lerner, Kellogg's Corporate Affairs Manager, and previously chair of the board at Emerge Recycling, called me to say that we really ought to be having a chat with FareShare, the national food redistribution charity, who were looking to set up something in the northwest. Tony Lowe, then CEO of FareShare, a Stockport lad, said what has been echoed all the way down the last 10 years. Don't worry, Lucy, the food is there. You just have to find the groups who can use it appropriately. Sounds easy. In truth, marrying up supply and demand, as many of you will know, in practice has been one of our greatest challenges, and frankly it still is. Me and the team at Emerge have taken this responsibility and the opportunity really seriously, and together with our growing FareShare Greater Manchester team, thanks to Asda and Walmart and the Big Lottery Fund, we are hugely grateful, and we feel very privileged to work with hundreds of amazing community groups, charities, schools and agencies who work with us to utilise the food that we get for the benefit of the most vulnerable and needy across Greater Manchester. Tackling food waste and fighting hunger has become absolutely core to Emerge's mission over the last 10 years. And we couldn't do any of it, obviously, without those community groups who are receiving the food and accepting often very, very short life produce, and without also the food donors who give the thanks to the FareShare UK food team who give us this incredible food, and without which the cupboard would be truly bare. The other key factor I need to mention, of course, is that none of this crucial work would be achieved were it not for the hundreds, thousands of hours of hard graft put in, not only by our dedicated staff team, whose conscientious commitment is unfaltering, but by all of the fantastic volunteers who turn up day in, day out to help us manage the food. In fact, Liz and Anna, our stalwart volunteer manager and her assistant, who do their utmost to bring in more volunteers all the time, have calculated the number, and over the last 10 years, and these are just the ones in our FareShare operation, not those working in the wider community, have clocked up an astounding 79,000, nearly 80,000 hours. Truly a number worth celebrating, and something that we are incredibly grateful for. We really couldn't do it without all of the volunteers. Why do they do it? Why do we do it? Because, and in spite of the criticisms, FareShare continues, certainly in my mind, and all of us who work within FareShare and Emerge, continues to be equally, if not more relevant today than it was 10 years ago, in the face of thousands of people across Greater Manchester struggling to put food on the table, whilst perfectly good food goes to the bin for waste disposal. It's just a no-brainer. And in the words of the author, Margaret Mead, you'll know this one, and I quote, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens," and really we are a small group compared to the need and demand that's out there, that we can change the world, and indeed it's the only thing that ever has. So let's continue to work together and galvanise more people to join us, and let's press ahead. We need your help. We need to secure a bigger, better building so that we can treble the amount of food we redistribute. Thanks to this bit of funding we've got, we need more to make the building come to fruition. We want to therefore be able to treble the impact that can equally be offered to those who need it the most. So thank you all very, very much, all of you, for all of the hard work you do, in the various guises that you do it. Thank you for being with us on this journey. Give yourselves a huge pat on the back and have a big glass of something delicious, and raise a glass in celebration of our birthday, because it's very much a joint effort. Our CFMs, our donors, FareShare UK, all of our partners. Thank you very much for everything you do. Keep up all the amazing work, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Happy birthday, FareShare Greater Manchester.